In the early hours of December 9th, 2001, the serene town of Durham, North Carolina, was rocked by a chilling 911 call. Best-selling novelist Michael Peterson, with panic in his voice, reported that his wife, Kathleen Peterson, had fallen down the stairs.
911, where's your emergency?
1810 Cedar Street, please.
What's wrong?
My wife had an accident. She's still breathing.
What kind of accident?
Down on the stairs. She's still breathing. Please come.
Is she conscious?
What initially seemed like a tragic accident soon spiraled into a dark, convoluted tale of mystery, betrayal, and courtroom drama. Welcome to the story of the death of Kathleen Peterson, a case that would grip the nation, fuel countless theories, and leave a trail of questions in its wake.
The staircase.
You assume she fell. You don't know if she fell going up or she fell coming down.
Just how did Kathleen Peterson end up dead at the bottom of the staircase?
The night of the incident. The night began like any other. Michael and Kathleen Peterson had enjoyed an evening together, relaxing by their pool and sharing a bottle of wine. By all accounts, they were a happy, affluent couple, living the American dream. But as the clock ticked past midnight, that dream shattered. At 2:40 a.m., Michael's frantic call to 911 claimed that Kathleen had fallen down the stairs, that she was still breathing, but in grave condition. When paramedics arrived, they found a horrific scene. Kathleen lay at the bottom of the staircase, covered in blood, her injuries severe and perplexing. The paramedics were struck by the amount of blood, which didn't align with a simple fall. The police were called, and soon, the Peterson home was transformed into a crime scene. The investigation begins. From the outset, investigators harbored doubts about Michael Peterson's version of events. The blood splatters, the multiple lacerations on Kathleen's scalp, and the absence of significant injuries to her lower body all seemed inconsistent with a fall down the stairs. The autopsy revealed that Kathleen had sustained multiple lacerations to her head, but no skull fractures, a detail that puzzled medical examiners. As investigators dug deeper, they uncovered more troubling details. Michael Peterson, they learned, had a hidden life. Emails and computer files revealed that he was bisexual and had been engaging in relationships with men. While not illegal, this revelation painted a picture of a man leading a double life, one that could potentially be a motive for murder if Kathleen had discovered his secret. The trial. Michael Peterson was arrested and charged with the murders of his wife. The trial, which began in July 2003, was a media sensation. The prosecution argued that Michael had killed Kathleen after a confrontation about his bisexuality. They contended that the lacerations on Kathleen's head were consistent with blows from a fireplace poker, a theory bolstered by the discovery of a missing blowpoke in the Peterson home. The defense, led by renowned attorney David Rudolph, countered that Kathleen had indeed fallen down the stairs. They argued that her injuries could have been caused by the sharp edges of the stairs and the fact that she had consumed alcohol and Valium, which could have impaired her balance. Adding to the drama was the revelation of another death connected to Michael Peterson. In 1985, Elizabeth Ratliff, a family friend, was found dead at the bottom of a staircase in Germany. Michael was the last person to see her alive. Though her death had been ruled accidental, this eerie parallel cast a long shadow over the proceedings. After a grueling 4-month trial, the jury found Michael Peterson guilty of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The verdict was a culmination of weeks of graphic testimony, emotional outbursts, and a media circus that had captivated the public's imagination. The owl theory. Just when it seemed the case was closed, a new, bizarre theory emerged, the owl theory. In 2009, attorney Larry Pollard, a neighbor of the Petersons, suggested that Kathleen's injuries were caused by an attack from a barred owl.
She reached up and all of a sudden she is entangled with this wild bird of prey, a barred owl.
It should be mentioned
that barred owls are known to owl experts to attack people out of the blue, unprovoked, with no warning.
Pollard argued that the microscopic feathers and wood splinters found in Kathleen's hair pointed to an owl strike. The theory gained traction among some experts and the public, adding another layer of intrigue to an already perplexing case. The case gained international attention through the critically acclaimed documentary series The Staircase, directed by Jean-Xavier de Lestrade. The series offered an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look at Michael Peterson's defense team, the trial, and the aftermath. It painted a nuanced portrait of Peterson, portraying him as a loving father and husband who was the victim of a flawed judicial system. The Staircase raised important questions about the American criminal justice system, the role of media in high-profile cases, and the nature of truth and justice. It also sparked renewed interest in the case, leading to further investigations and appeals. In 2011, a significant development occurred. Dwayne Deaver, a key prosecution witness and blood spatter analyst, was found to have misrepresented evidence in multiple cases. This revelation called into question the integrity of the evidence presented against Michael Peterson. In 2017, after a series of legal battles, Peterson was granted a new trial.
Peterson was due to come back here in May for a retrial, but instead, by the end of this month, this case could be over.
Faced with the prospect of another lengthy and costly trial, Peterson entered an Alford plea to the reduced charge of manslaughter. An Alford plea allows a defendant to maintain their innocence while acknowledging that the prosecution has enough evidence to secure a conviction. Michael Peterson was sentenced to time already served and released from prison.
A case that has haunted Durham for more than 15 years has finally come to a close.
And it couldn't have had a more different feel than a moment from 2011 when a newly freed Michael Peterson promised he would continue fighting to clear his name in the death of his wife, Kathleen.
Michael Peterson's release did little to quell the controversy surrounding the case. To this day, opinions remain sharply divided.
Is that Michael Peterson did not beat Kathleen Peterson to death in that stairway.
Some believe that Peterson is an innocent man, wrongfully convicted due to a flawed investigation and trial. Others are convinced of his guilt, viewing the Alford plea as a mere legal maneuver to avoid another conviction. Kathleen Peterson's death remains a topic of intense debate and speculation. The case has inspired books, documentaries, podcasts, and endless online discussions. It serves as a stark reminder of the complexities and imperfections of the criminal justice system. The death of Kathleen Peterson and the subsequent trial of Michael Peterson have left an indelible mark on American legal and cultural history. The case highlights the fragile nature of human relationships, the devastating impact of secrets and lies, and the relentless pursuit of justice. For those who knew Kathleen, her death is a personal tragedy, a loss of a beloved wife, mother, and friend. For the public, it is a gripping mystery that underscores the sometimes blurred lines between truth and fiction, guilt and innocence. In the end, the story of Michael and Kathleen Peterson is a cautionary tale about the dangers of making assumptions, the limits of forensic science, and the enduring quest for truth in the face of uncertainty. As we reflect on this case, we are reminded of the profound and often unpredictable ways in which our lives can be forever altered by a single moment, a single decision, a single fall. The death of Kathleen Peterson is more than just a sensational headline or a subject for documentaries. It's a profound human story with layers of complexity. It challenges our understanding of justice, our trust in the legal system, and our perceptions of those around us. Whether you believe in Michael Peterson's innocence or guilt, the case serves as a powerful reminder of the intricacies of human nature and the sometimes elusive nature of truth. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most captivating and controversial criminal cases of our time. As the debates continue and new theories emerge, one thing remains certain: The story of Michael and Kathleen Peterson will continue to intrigue, mystify, and provoke for years to come.